Hello and welcome to a new episode of Breaking Boundaries. In a new apartment, I am recording this in Edinburgh. It's a very exciting time, and really this video is just a quick update as to what I have been working on. Now, I said when I started this channel that I was almost going to cover what it was like to basically take a bit of a leap of faith and take a sabbatical from my corporate job and do two things. The first was to work from anywhere and to essentially have that opportunity to try out what being a digital nomad is like, which I'm absolutely loving so far. And the second was to try entrepreneurship. Now, I had a bit of a taste of that when I was working in my corporate job. I had a coaching, communication, side hustle. Well, it started off as a side hustle and then became something a little bit more called HelpMePresent, and that was great, and it gave me a little bit of a taste to the startup world. But really, I wanted to do something bigger, and I wanted to do something that really spoke to me and spoke to a problem that I know a lot of people experience. And so that is why I decided to go into the startup space with TBC, which basically stands for to be confirmed. And it is a dating app that arranges great dates in minutes. Now, the dating app space is tough, and of all areas to go into, probably couldn't have picked a harder area because it is saturated and there are a lot of competitors in this space. But what most of them do is it's like swiping, you're chatting for ages, and actually it takes so much hours to even go on a single date. You know, the stats are kind of crazy when you look at it. 240 million matches get made on Tinder every week, yet less than 1% of those result in a date. So it's like, hang on, we've got a problem here. People are fatigued, you know, it's a problem with people. And if you look at some of the other stats out there, like 80% of people feel emotionally fatigued and burnt out by online dating. You can find the New York Times article on that. So I kind of was like, you know what? I want to do something that really speaks to a problem that I have experienced, that my friends have experienced, and do something in the tech space as well. So basically joined my co-founder a year ago, and that is really what I've been doing on my sabbatical. And there were times where I wasn't sure if we were going to get to the stage that we're at now, which is launching the app and actually being out there. So I was pretty quiet on it, but now I feel really great to be out there and to be able to kind of say what I've been working on and to, you know, share what has been, you know, 10, 12 months work. And it's been a great experience already. I can honestly say I have learned so much, and I'm going to do a video on like the differences between the corporate space and the startup space. But this video was just a quick check-in to say, this is what I've been up to, this is what I've been doing. And particularly, you know, focusing on the marketing and brand side of things, but also in a startup, you've got to wear different hats. And I want to talk more about that. But it's been a super interesting time, and it feels really good to actually say exactly what I've been doing, because as a digital nomad, I think people have this misconception that you're like traveling, you're not working much, and actually this has been my main project I've been doing since I started this whole journey, since I started this leap of faith. So yeah, that's a little bit of a work, life, careers update. I'm in Edinburgh at the moment, launching it, which is really cool, and it's definitely very different to anything I've ever done before. So that's a little update, and I will probably share more with you soon.